This is a brief demonstration of the OmniSkore HD desktop installer. I've downloaded the installer from omniskore.com to the desktop, and I'll just run it from here. The first thing the installer asks you to do is to specify a destination folder for the application software. I will just leave it at c:/OSHD and click Install. This dialog is just to let you know that if you're going to use your desktop or laptop in a multi-workstation setup for OmniSkore HD, for example, if you would have extra laptops for the copy stations, then you would need to go to your control panel and inspect the network settings and make sure that the sharing advanced settings are as described in this dialog. If you're only going to be using the software on your laptop or desktop without any extra computers, you don't need to worry about this step. I'll just click on OK to continue. And OK again. I'll show the details. These image files that are being installed are for the dive pool. There's lots of them. When it's done with these, it will go into some extra applications, prerequisites we call them, for OmniSkore. One of them is VLC, the popular video LAN video playing component. This one takes a couple minutes. We'll see an icon appear on the desktop when VLC is done installing. And there it is. It now installs a component called the screen capture recorder. This is used by the jukebox for streaming the jukebox product on UDP. And we'll just use the default setups for the screen recorder capture. Next, install. It installs a couple of its own prerequisites. And we don't need to see the README. Uncheck that and click Finish. Now installs FFD Show, which OmniSkore uses for decoding video, and then the Matrox Splitter, which is also used for decoding video. It's a open source freeware component. Just agree to the license and take the default settings for the splitter. Goes by several names, as you see. Here it's the Haley Media Splitter, and it's completed. We'll close. And then it installs the Access Database Engine, the 64-bit Microsoft Access Database Engine. This is used for accessing the Microsoft Access database that the OmniSkore HD components use. And the last thing you see installing is the Bullzip PDF printer for creating PDF files. If you run the installer a second time after running the uninstaller, you will not see the installer install those intermediate components, the database driver and VLC, etc. It will leave those installed on your computer when you run the uninstaller. And here we see the install is complete. It may be required to reboot for the OSHD home environment variable to be used, which is how the applications know where the other application software is. And we'll click Close. Installation is now complete. Now that OmniSkore HD is installed on the laptop, we'll take a real quick look at a couple of the folders that the installer creates. The first thing to notice on the desktop is this OSHD folder, which is a real folder on the desktop. It contains shortcuts to the applications that are in the folder that you specified during the install. So that folder is also given a share name of OSHD, so we can get there like so, localhost / /OSHD. And this is the OSHD_home. That's the name of the environment variable that references this folder. It has all of the applications in it that are used by the system. And the other folder of interest is the OSHD_data folder. It too has a similar share name, so we can get to it much the same way. Localhost OSHD data. This folder has these various data subfolders. The main two of interest are first the database folder. This is where you can have any MDB files you want for your database. The OSHD.MDB is the default database that is has a demo competition in it. The other folder of interest is the competitions folder. Each time you create a competition within the database, a folder for the competition will go in here. Here we see demo. That is the name of a competition within the OSHD.MDB database. So those are the folders, and look for more information in the other videos. Thanks for tuning in.